This episode contains a ton of content that may be discussed and listened to. In the event that you are not paying attention, the first video day, or more accurately, the only video occurred yesterday. On account of the fact that I only released one today, we truly discussed Solana, its direction, as well as our goals for the end of the year and the summer. We also talked about the possibility of the exchange-traded fund, often known as an ETF, being allowed, as well as the things that we foresee being approved. Yesterday, there was an exchange-traded fund ETF for Ethereum. What are the murmurs and whispers that I hear right now, seeing as how such are not going to take place? For all intents and purposes, it will not be Bitcoin or Ethereum as we had initially envisioned. Instead, there will be alternative exchange-traded funds ETFs such as XRP. Is there going to be another Solana? There have been rumors that she is flirting with someone. We shall conduct an investigation into all of the information that is at our disposal. In light of the fact that, let's face it, this individual is either trying to make fun of us, or he is attempting to warn us about what is about to take place, we are going to talk about the tweet that Brad Garling sent out. It is for this reason that we should proceed without any more delay. Take a well-deserved drink, relax, and let your mind wander. Accompany me into a Bitcoin transaction. Currently, the amount of $68,900 is decreasing. At the moment, the price of Ethereum is $379, which is a 2% decrease from the previous day's price. Prior to that, it had been 1.99% the day before. In the end, both USDT and USDC were valued at $0.99 in light of the fact that the main route for XRP is $0.53. It is correct. The increase is somewhere around 0.5%, and it could even be close to a cent. I am relieved to see that it was successful. In a very short amount of time, the balance will grow to 60 cents. After that, we will break it down to $0.75, then we will get started at $167 before we go. Despite the fact that it is significantly lower, it is important to remember that the prior 90-day range was 63%. Do you get that the moon is the destination that is intended to be reached? There is a possibility that it might multiply anywhere from 10 to 12 times, to the same degree as before. Despite the fact that there is not a lot of information available, these markets are getting set to heat up. Therefore, we are going to time our locations and let you know what to anticipate. With regard to the process of escaping, what have we discovered? Every single one of them is responsible for a monthly payment of $25. Every single one of you ought to be included in that group. Nevertheless, you will start to become aware of that. Additional cryptocurrencies are available. XRP is not the only cryptocurrency. We have the opportunity to make money that has the potential to drastically alter our life through the use of additional safe bet cryptocurrencies, which have the potential to enhance our wealth by 10, 15, and 20 times respectively. The only amount I utilize on a monthly basis is $25, and I do not bombard you with info. Information that you do not comprehend or that you have no interest in is not something that I post. There is no responsibility on your part for breaching it. Because you are not aware of the circumstances, you do not need a substantial amount of money in your bankroll. Because of the weight of cash, is that not the case? It was divided into percentages by myself. I am saying that I have distributed 5 cryptos. You simply looked at your finances and numbers, took those percentages, and put them in because it doesn't really matter where the prices are at the moment, right? Hey, did you have 10% here and 50% there? And then you simply looked at your finances and statistics? Despite the fact that Bitcoin may appear to be worth $67,000, it is irrelevant provided that we are able to produce 5 times as much money with it. Can you tell me where the entrance is, and ultimately, what is the most important? The quantity of money that you will be given is the most important thing. For this reason, we can make a profit of $5,000, which is equivalent to 5 times or 500% on an investment of $1,000. There is no reason to be concerned when $1,000 rises to $5,000, $10,000 rises to $50,000, and $100,000 rises to $500,000. These are all examples. The persons that we come across in this location require an exit. Products such as Visa will continue to be distributed, and there are 5 plans to introduce a Visa card that is designed particularly for Bitcoin transactions. MasterCard and American Express are also deeply involved in the Bitcoin industry behind the scenes due to their extensive involvement. Having stated that, there are no classified information. Earthport is owned by MasterCard, while Visa has incorporated the XRP ledger into its platform. Earthport was linked to many on and off ramps that connect to Ripple and the XRP ledger, which enabled a unique entry into Ethereum. They participated in a bidding battle with MasterCard for Earthport, which made it possible for them to acquire it. It may be beneficial to use an Ethereum wallet in conjunction with a cash Visa card issued by EF in order to purchase liquid meals. This is due to the fact that there is not a single cryptocurrency that will regulate everything. Crypto natives make use of their decentralized financial resources to acquire the most recent offerings of startup companies such as EFI and Liquid Restake. This has the ability to assist paper-rich cryptocurrency enterprises in transforming their blockchain investments into successful ventures. When users want to spend money, they will utilize a mobile wallet and a Visa credit card, which borrows dollars from the widely used USD peg stablecoin and uses those dollars to pay for their decentralized transactions, such as $5 in cash. Through the use of cryptocurrency, it is possible to make direct payments for investments. I absolutely appreciate being able to witness it. The phrase adoption refers to something like this. There is going to be a combination between Web 2 and Web 3. Because many people are only familiar with Web 2 or are not familiar with Web 3, it is vital to integrate the fundamentals of Web 2 and Web 3 in a manner that is comparable to one another. Despite the fact that they use it on a regular basis, they are unable to comprehend the confusion that exists between Web 3 and cryptocurrency. Despite the registration of STCs and ETFs, the popularity of cryptocurrency in the United States continues to fall. The rise and collapse of Ethereum is something that we have already seen, isn't that correct? Our ability to witness the news was made possible by the fact that someone had heard it before us. Having gained awareness of it, what did we observe at this point? Everyone was under the impression that the purchase of the ETF would catapult it to heights that had never been seen before. You are now aware of the fact that it possesses. It has already begun to fall back down, despite the fact that it has hit a modest higher point. Where do we go from here? In what direction do we go from here? There is a good chance that we will still collect between $8 and $10,000. In the event that you are successful in acquiring a 3x, you have the ability to accumulate a total of $20,000 from this point on. What are you trying to accomplish? I can't say for sure. Oh, what a wonderful deal. It has been written 767 times. Making a sizable amount of money is not impossible. Never, ever make a mistake when dealing with these cryptos. Try not to give into it. You will be able to make a significant profit. As I mentioned earlier, I am currently 16 years old. You could try raising that number to 22. On account of the fact that I have already made substantial investments in a wide variety of other cryptocurrencies, I have not yet done so. For now, we will have to wait and see. I would like you to take note of this, Justin. According to Solana, in the year 2025, XRP exchange-traded funds ETFs might make their debut. Do you anticipate the release of any additional exchange-traded funds this year? Certainly not, in my view. I am providing you with this information for the reasons that are listed below.